So it is confirmed and official that Errol Spence Jr will fight Terence Crawford for the undisputed welterweight titles on July 29, 2023 at Las Vegas, Nevada. Both fighters are undefeated and belong to this year's top 10 pound-for-pound best boxers ranking as published by ESPN, Ring Magazine, and BoxRec. Who will win is still debatable, but who has better stats based on CompuBacks? That, my friend, is what we can give you. In order to get a more accurate assessment of their chances of winning, let us compare their current abilities in terms of output, accuracy, and defense, and that is by assessing their statistics in CompuBacks record. Round number 1. Total number of punches thrown per round. This will determine who has the better gas and energy to last for 12 rounds, and the one who will most likely to dictate the pace of the rounds. Let's compare 69 average punches thrown for Spence and only 48 punches per round for Crawford. We score this round 10-9 in favor of Spence. Round number 2. Total punches landed per round. The volume of punches that lands on the opponent will have more weight as the basis of the scoring in winning the rounds. So imagine even a 110-10 punches landed will not easily win against 25/70 landed for volume punchers. So let's compare. 21 punches landed for Spence and only 15 for Crawford. So we score this round 10-9 again for Spence. Round number 3. Total jabs landed per round. This will determine who has more explosive muscle that can generate faster punches. Among the top 10 pound-for-pound boxers of 2023, Dimitri Bivol and Naoya Inoue has the most number of jabs landed per round, reaching a total average of 8 jabs per round. It just shows that Bivol and Inoue both have a blinding hand speed, like Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones, and Manny Pacquiao. So who has better number of jabs landed per round between Spence and Crawford? Let's compare. Spence 5.8 versus Crawford 5.5. They both have an almost the same hand speed. Comparing the 5 jabs of Spence and Crawford with 8 of Bivol and Inoue, it's a bit lower, but these welterweights still win the fights. And this round, we give a score of 10-9 for Spence. Round number 4. Total punch connect percentage. This will determine who has the precision and ability to land clean shots on the opponents. One who possesses better timing and accuracy, better in finding openings and capitalizing on them effectively. This could sway the judges' scoring as we have seen in the past fights like Mayweather versus Pacquiao and Haney versus Lomachenko. So let's compare. Spence has 31% total punch connect percentage versus 32.8 for Crawford. For this round, Crawford has better accuracy with a little of 2% advantage over Spence. We will give a 10-9 score for Crawford. Round number 5. Total power punches connected per round. The number of power punches landed per round will determine who will get the possible knockout win in a boxing match. Let's compare. Spence will land 15.7 power punches per round, while Crawford will only land 10.2 power punches per round, meaning Spence is a busy power puncher, landing more power punches versus Crawford. So for this round, we're going to give 10-9 for Spence. Round number 6. Power punches connected percentage per round. This is also called the power punch accuracy. It is the most effective and one of the excellent boxing skills possessed by most knockout artists. Like one of this generation's best, Gervonta Davis, who throw lesser punches per round, but has a solid punching ability combined with power, which resulted to his impressive knockout record. So let's compare who has better power punch accuracy between Spence and Crawford. 45.4 for Spence versus 46.2 for Crawford. Crawford will have a slight advantage in terms of accuracy in throwing powerful punches per round, so we're going to give 10-9 in favor of Crawford. Round number 7. Opponent's total punches connect percentage. This will determine who has better defense in terms of footwork, blocking, head movement, or dodging. The best defensive boxer to date is Shakur Stevenson. He's just uncrackable at only 15% of opponents' total punches connected to him. So let's compare who has better defense between Spence and Crawford. Spence's opponent land punches on him at an average of 25%, which means he takes more punishment than Crawford, who gets hit only by 23% of his opponent's punches. This shows that Crawford is a little better than Spence in defense. In fact, Crawford is better in defense versus Mayweather at 24% based on CompuBack's all-time record. So we're gonna give this round to Crawford. Round number 8. Opponent's total number of punches landed per round. For the average number of punches connected by the opponents per round, Spence is allowing 9.7 punches versus Crawford, which only allows 7.5 punches. Spence's opponent's higher number of punches connected can be attributed to his more aggressive offensive style. But no matter how much of a volume puncher you may be, Crawford will still limit you into a minimum of 7.5 punches landed per round. Possibly, Crawford could land 10 punches on Spence, while Spence will only land 7. So for this round, we're gonna give this a 10-9 score in favor of Crawford. Round number 9. Plus-minus CompuBack score. Crawford's overall plus-minus number is 11.8 and is higher than Spence, which is only 9.7. So we are going to give this round to Crawford for getting a higher plus-minus CompuBack score than Spence. Round number 10. Both have faced a common opponent in the persons of Kell Brook and Sean Porter, who did better in their previous fights' performance with their common opponent. Crawford won the fight versus Brook by a 4th round technical knockout compared to Spence versus Brook at round 11. Also, Crawford stopped Porter at round 10 via TKO compared to Spence winning a split decision versus Porter at round 12. So, we are going to give the score to Crawford 10-9 for doing a better job in their previous fights with their common opponents. Round number 11. Energy, power, and athleticism. Spence is known for his strong fundamentals, relentless pressure, and combine his accuracy with power, often targeting his opponents with well-placed body shots to wear them down over the course of 12 rounds. So we are going to give this to Spence for a 10-9 score for having a better energy, power, and physical athleticism over Crawford. Round number 12. Boxing IQ, technical prowess, and versatility of style. Spence never changes his style, because to him, his current relentless barrage boxing style is already superior to any others. Spence has showcased his skill against top-level opposition and still holds victory over them regardless of their boxing styles. 28 have tried and 28 have failed. But in terms of technical prowess and versatility, I'm going to give this to Crawford because Crawford can switch stances from orthodox to southpaw stance and has the ability to adapt and counter his opponent's boxing style. Ultimately, the outcome of the fight between Spence and Crawford is still subjective and would depend on various factors such as their preparation, their game plan, their physical and mental conditioning. And honestly, based on experts' opinion in the boxing world, it's still 50-50 to this day. How about you? Who do you think will win between Spence and Crawford?